Hi, I'm Dr. Mark Poray, a family chiropractor in Brooklyn, Ontario. One of the most common questions I get from my patients is how to pick a new sleep system or a new pillow. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about picking a new bed. It's time, your bed is falling apart, so it's time you decided to go out and get it. What should you do? Well, the first thing is I'm not going to recommend a particular kind of bed. I'm going to help you make your selection yourself. There is no best universal mattress. Everybody's shaped differently, everybody sleeps differently, so everybody requires a different kind of a mattress. Keep in mind that you're going to spend 6 to 8 hours a day in this piece of furniture, which amounts to anywhere from a quarter to 1/3 of your life. So it behooves you to buy the best possible sleep system that you can afford. The first kind we're going to talk about the first thing we're going to talk about with the sleep system is the box spring or the foundation. A new box spring will allow your new mattress to last up to 10 years. An old box spring may, however, only give you 3 to 4 years. So that's something to keep in mind when buying a set or just a mattress. The mattresses, when you're looking at the mattresses, we'll talk first about coil mattresses. So one of the things to keep in mind is the coil count, or the number of coils in the bed. The higher the number of coils, the firmer the support will be. You're going to get less support from 300 coils than you will from 700 coils. But at the same time, there are a number of very comfortable and very expensive beds that will only have 412 coils. The second thing is the coil gauge. This is the number of rotations of the coil it takes to take up 1 inch of space. The heavier gauges mean a firmer support. There may be problems if you try to combine, however, a low coil count with a heavy gauge coil. This is likely going to lead to a very lumpy mattress down the road. The third thing is the coil connections. These are, if you choose a coil mattress, you have to keep in mind that these coils need to be connected to each other with little wires. The fewer of these there are, the more chance there is that the mattress will lose its shape. So, coil count, coil gauge, and coil connections. The fourth thing to keep in mind is the upholstery. This is strictly a personal choice. The topping is only important for you while you're awake. It has no effect on the firmness whatsoever. And you may like your bed to feel like a feather pillow, or you may like it to feel like a board. That's strictly up to you. The final thing to keep in mind with the mattress is the edge material. You have to make certain that the edge material is firm so that it doesn't allow you to roll off the edges. So that's coil mattresses. The next thing is air mattresses. These are generally used as temporary or stowable beds for guests. They're a lot better than they used to be, and the firmness can be adjusted or altered from the left side to the right side. But personally, air mattresses get a very low recommendation from me. Next is memory foam. These get approximately an 81% satisfaction rating, which is approximately the same as most other mattresses. They're made from a polyurethane with some added chemicals to increase the density and the viscosity. Memory foam molds when it's exposed to body heat and is somewhat slow to return to its original shape. That's what gives it its interesting character. One of the reasons that people with back pain like them is because of this molding effect. It takes away any of the pressure points on the body. These also have antimicrobial properties and are resistant to dust mites. Because they are foam, though, they do not breathe well, and they can be a hotter sleep than a coil mattress. About 10% of people complain about the heat generated by foam mattresses. There can also be a chemical odor which is prevalent in them for the initial period only. Usually it's a few hours to perhaps a few weeks. But about 1% of the population is sensitive and complains of the chemical odor. The new generation of memory foam mattresses may be a bit better with respect to some of these negative points that I've pointed out. Latex is another type of foam mattress. Latex is a rubber compound, and therefore it's also resistant to microbes, dust mites, and it's also hypoallergenic. Like memory foam, it can also produce a comfortable sleep without the pressure points. Finally, there's wet water beds. These have improved substantially over the years. The feedback I have gotten from my patients is that they can be exceptionally good for people who like them, and they can be exceptionally bad for people who don't. Remember, if you want one, water beds should have multiple baffles or compartments which minimize the sloshing effect. The better water mattresses will also have a foam batting on top, which makes it more supportive and more comfortable. And finally, there are 11 points that I want to talk about, 11 important points to help you with your selections. First of all, point number 1, before you go out, research the mattresses online from unbiased sources like sleeplikethedid.com, sleephealth.com, sleephealthcenter.com, and bettersleep.com. 2, talk to your doctor, your chiropractor, or your therapist. They may not be sleep experts, but they can give you some hints about your condition that you should keep in mind when making a selection. Third, firmness is subjective. You may want support with a comfortable feel. This is not the same as a hard mattress. Pillow tops, number 4, pillow tops are not for everyone. The lighter you are, the less you need it. Heavier individuals will want pillow topping to protect them from the sensation of the coils. 5, adjustable beds allow you to raise and lower your head and knees, but you can do the same thing with pillows. 6, money-back guarantees are a must. It's essential that you get at least 30 days to get a true assessment of your purchase. 7, check that they also have at least a 10-year replacement warranty for defects. 8, stains will void your warranty. So when the salesman suggests that you buy a waterproof topping for the mattress, take them up on that, because without it, stains will void that warranty. When testing the mattresses in the store, you should take 10 to 15 minutes. Give it a proper test. 10, check out firm, plush, and pillow top mattresses from one manufacturer. Once you've made your selection of one of those 3, then you can go around and compare that mattress to other manufacturers. For the most part, the final point, for the most part, it's better to look in bedding stores than in department stores, as the staff in bedding stores tend to be better trained and slightly more knowledgeable. Hopefully, folks, these hints will be helpful for you in selecting your new sleep system. We all need a good night's rest. I'm Dr. Mark Poray. Please visit my website at drporay.com for more informational videos. My office is located in Brooklyn, Ontario, and you can call 905-655-5767 to make an appointment. Thanks very much for your attention today.